Hey everyone, welcome back, Eclipse here, and well, my last Red Dead mod video got a huge amount of support from you guys. I've been trying a lot of mods and came up with a second list of my favorite top 5 Red Dead mods. Just like the last video, I won't be going through mods that add stuff to Mexico. Also like the last video, all these mods will at least be on Nexus. I have no idea if any of these mods are posted on rdr2mods.com, but of course, you can always look for yourself. Now if you haven't seen my other video about the top 5 best mods, I would highly recommend you do, as there might be mods on that video that you would like to try out, because I know if I never made that video, I would still have some of those mods on this video, if you know what I mean. But anyways, let's just stop with talking. Here's my new list. Now last video I said my favorite trainer was a Red Dead trainer. I realized this trainer was way too oversimplified, and it didn't have some things you wanted. Try to turn on always kill cam mode. You can't. Which is why my 5th mod on this list is Rampage Trainer. This is my new favorite trainer, and I found it using the Rampage trainer for Grand Theft Auto 5. This trainer is a mix of some complex settings and basic settings. It has a sweet spot for what almost every player will want. You have the basic player settings, then you have the bodyguard settings. The teleporting is pretty much instant, unlike the other Red Dead trainer. And overall, I just think it's better in a lot of different ways. Now the next mod on this list is one of my favorites, of course, and it's a little weird mod. It's called All Shots Cause Bleedouts, and it does kind of as you would assume it does. You fire at Arena around the stomach or, the lung, and the pet will get up and, start to bleed out and everything. In story mode, whenever you're doing a mission, it doesn't seem to be the case, which is good. So typically when you have this mod installed, it doesn't actually swap anything story-wise. So if you do a mission, all enemies would have the same health. But in free roam, if you shoot an enemy in the stomach or something, or you spawn one in and you shoot them in the stomach, they'll probably start to bleed out and all that. And as you can see from the background footage, it's as simple as it is. Oh, now the next mod is something I really do love, and I don't really know why I like this mod so much, but it's one of those things that should already be in the game. And the mod is called Duels. Now, as you might imagine, you can antagonize someone and then you can duel them. So what you're looking at on the screen right now is the .ini file of the mod. As you can see, there is a very large amount of customization of the settings of the mod. Now, you can copy the settings I have. Basically, the settings that I swapped is every single time you duel someone, they always accept. Because sometimes if you duel someone, they can't, if they don't want to, they don't accept. It's always, like a chance thing or whatever. And that's how you use the duels mod, is you have to antagonize someone to get them a little angry, and then you have the prompt to duel them and all that. Now typically duels are only settled whenever you're in a bar, you walk out, you walk in, and they bump into you or something like that, Typically duels aren't something large, something you can optionally do. But with this mod, it is. Now the next mod on the list is probably the biggest mod I'm ever going to be talking about on any of these top 5 mods videos, and that is called Project New Austin 1907. So what it does is it basically turns New Austin into the Red Dead Redemption 1 New Austin. So it adds the classic color scheme like I said earlier. Here's a photo of it right now. It has Red Dead Redemption 1 accurate layouts, which I'm going to be showing off right now. And, well, you're going to need this mod for the next mod that I'm going to be telling you about. Alright, well, I guess you don't technically need Project New Austin for this mod, but this mod right here that I'm going to be telling you about is probably the most requested mod that I talked about on my last video. That is called Sergeant Joe's Bank Robberies. Sergeant Joe is a very, very, very creative and amazing modder for Red Dead 2, and he has one-upped the last Bank Robberies mod with his own Bank Robbery mod. Now this one includes 5 robbable banks from Valentine to Rhodes to Armadillo, which is what you need Project New Austin for, St. Denis and Blackwater. Now as far as I know, you don't need Project New Austin if you don't plan on robbing the Armadillo bank. I don't 100% know though, so I would play it safe. I would download Project New Austin just in case, but that's just my opinion. Now as you can see from the background footage, this Bank Robberies mod is pretty cool, and in my opinion, it is a lot better than Bank Robberies. Now, the old Bank Robberies mod that I talked about in my last top 5 mods in Red Dead Redemption only allows you to rob up to 3 bank robberies. This one, like I just kept saying, allows you to do 5. Now, from reading a couple things about this mod, it seems that it's not completely abandoned like the other one. I don't 100% know, but I'm just going to say it may be abandoned, it may not be. Either way, though, it definitely is a huge upgrade to the other bank robbery mod. I do 100% recommend this one instead, and even if you don't want it, I guarantee you if you try it, it's a complete different experience.